Hello students, welcome to my channel Hans Commerce Tutorial for the lectures on commerce, accounts, finance and management. My suggestion to you, before watching the video, please go to the description below my video. You'll find a link there. Take a printout of the problems given in the link and keep it ready before watching the video so that you can be able to understand the problem, the solution and the explanation to get the maximum benefit from the lectures. Thank you. Now we credit. The credit side total is 1,25,633. Here also 1,25,633. To balance, carried down, balancing figure, right? By balance, brought down. Now 1,25,633 minus 6,000, you'll get 1,19,633. 1,19,633. This is the closing balance of Arun. Similarly, Tarun. Tarun's total is 83,380. Here also I am taking 83,380. Minus 6,000, you will get 77,380. Here also 77,380. Now, Varun's capital credit side, you will get 49,252. 49,252. Now, this is the amount due to Varun. He is the retiring partner. He is not staying now. He is leaving the partnership. So, 49,252 is the amount due to Varun. It is given in the problem that total cash is paid to Varun. Cash is paid to Varun. So Varun's account data to bank. Entry will be Varun's account data to bank. So Varun को debit कर रहा हूँ मैं to bank. Balancing figure. How much we have to pay? 49,252. Now bank account should be credited by Varun's capital. 49,252. Now all the accounts are over. Here we have taken. Now we'll find out how much is the bank balance remaining now. So by balance carried down, balancing figure, to balance brought down. Now what is the total on the debit side? You see 64,635. 64,635 is the total. Now minus 49,252, 15,383. So out of 64,635 minus 49,252, you will get the balancing figure 15,383. This is the closing bank balance which will appear in the balance sheet. So we have completed the accounts. Now we can make the balance sheet. By seeing the old balance sheet, we can easily make the new balance sheet. Now, old balance sheet, first it is given capital accounts. Now, capital accounts we take only Arun and Tarun. The closing balance is 1,19,633 and 77,380. These are the closing capital accounts of Arun and Tarun. Now, trade creditors, outstanding expenses. There is no change in trade creditors and outstanding expenses in the revaluation. So we take the same amount, 33,880. पहले जो था वही है, कोई चेंज नहीं करे. आउटस्टैंडिंग एक्सपेंस 2745. There is no change. Now we'll come to the asset side. Asset side, it is given freehold premises 75,000. Freehold premises, it is 75,000 before adjustment, 75,000 in the last balance sheet. Now revaluation account, you can check whether it is increased or decreased. अगर क्रेडिट साइड पे है तो बढ़ गया, इंक्रीज हो गया, डेबिट साइड पे है तो डिक्रीज हो गया. तो here freehold premises is on credit side, increased by 15,000. 90,000. Next, after that, furniture and fittings. The old value of furniture was 22,550. From this, there is a decrease of 2255. Decrease by 2255. So what is the value now remaining is 20,295. 20,295 is the balancing figure. Then stock. Stock. There is no change of stock. So same amount, 69,840. Then we have debtors. As per the old balance sheet, debtors 29,600. From this we subtract provision for doubtful debts. Here how much reserve for doubtful debts? 1,480. Subtract 1,480, 28,120. Next is bills receivable. No change, 10,000. Last one is cash at bank. Cash at bank will take the new figure 15,383. That's all. Total of the balance sheet is 233,638. That's it. This is the complete balance sheet. Now we'll start the next one. Next problem is 20th problem. Problem number 20. See the 20th problem. Basu and Das are partners sharing profits and losses equally. Two partners. On 30th June 2005, their balance sheet was as under. Sundry creditors 39,800. Capital Basu Das. Freehold premises, machinery, stock, debtors, bank balance. It is agreed that Basu will retire. Out of two partners, one partner is retiring. That means there will not be any partnership. It will become a sole trading concern. Das is taking over the business. Das will take over the business in the following terms. Goodwill of the firm be valued 11,000. Goodwill of the firm be valued 11,000. So we calculate what is the share of goodwill of retiring partner. 11,000 रुपए पूरे पार्टनरशिप फर्म का गुडविल है और इक्वल पार्टनर्स है. तो 11,000 का हाफ 5,500. तो बासूस कैपिटल शुड बी क्रेडिटेड बाय 5,500 फॉर गुडविल. और इसको बेयर कौन करेगा लॉस? ये दास. अगर दो पार्टनर्स अगर रहते पुराने कंटिन्यूइंग पार्टनर्स तो शेयर करते थे. हियर देयर इज नो क्वेश्चन ऑफ शेयरिंग. तो रिटायरिंग पार्टनर्स कैपिटल शुड बी क्रेडिटेड, रिमेनिंग पर्सन शुड बी डेबिटेड. पर्सन कौन है? दास. तो एंट्री विल बी दास कैपिटल अकाउंट डेटा टू बासूस कैपिटल अकाउंट 5,500. क्योंकि पूरे फर्म का गुडविल 11,000 है और हमको जो रिटायरिंग पार्टनर है उसका गुडविल चाहिए. तो प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशियो इक्वल 1/2 into 11,000, 5,500. Stock to be agreed as worth rupees 10,000. What is the book value of stock? 12,000. So we have to decrease the value of stock. 2,000 रुपए स्टॉक में से कम करना है. Revaluation account data to stock. A reserve for doubtful debts to be created at 2%. Revaluation account data to reserve for doubtful debts. Basu to be paid out as to 20,000 of the amount found due to him by loan taken at 9%. बासु को जो पेमेंट करना है उसके लिए कैश नहीं है. तो दास इज टेकिंग ए लोन. 20,000 रुपीज लोन दास इज टेकिंग एट 9% पर annum. फ्यूचर में इंटरेस्ट पे करेंगे लोन के ऊपर 9%. And with the help of that loan money, that 20,000 will be partly paid to Basu, his retiring partner. And as to the balance by bill of exchange payable after 2 months. अब वो 20,000 देने के बाद जितना भी बैलेंस बचेगा उसके लिए एक बिल एक्सेप्ट करेंगे. दास will accept a bill, so it will become bills payable. Show journal entries to record the above transaction and also the balance sheet of Das after the adjustments have been made. So first of all, you are required to make journal entries. Problem number 20. First entry. See, first entry. Goodwill. First of all, we make the revaluation. Stock to be agreed as worth rupees 10,000. Book value of stock is 12,000. So revaluation account debtor to stock account 2,000. Revaluation account debtor to stock account 2,000. Being the value of stock decreased. A reserve for doubtful debts. Revaluation account debtor to reserve for doubtful debts. 2% of 38,000, 2% will come to 760. 2% of 38,000 is 760. So, being the reserve for doubtful debts created. That's it. Only 2 items are there. Now we can say, we can find out the profit or loss on revaluation. There is a loss of 2,760. 2,760 is the loss. Revaluation account debit side 2,000, revaluation account debit side 760. तो ये दोनों को अगर ऐड कर देंगे revaluation में, तो revaluation account is showing only debit side. There is nothing on the credit side. Nothing on the credit side. So it's a loss. It's a loss. So entry will be Basu's capital account debtor, Das capital account debtor to revaluation. How much is the revaluation? 2,760. Now the profit sharing ratio is equal 1/2, 1/2. तो 1380. इसका हाफ कितना हो जाएगा? 1380. Narration will be being the loss on revaluation shared by old partners in old ratio. Old ratio is equal 1:1. So these are the entries. Now we have to adjust the goodwill. Total goodwill of the firm 11,000. Retiring partners share 5,500. Half of 11,000, 5,500. So 5,500 should be credited to Basu and debited to Das. Das capital account debtor to Basu's capital 5,500. $5,500. Das capital account debtor to Basu's capital. Being the share of goodwill of retiring partner adjusted in capital accounts. Being the share of goodwill of retiring partner adjusted in capital accounts. That's all. Now, a loan is taken. 20,000 rupees का loan लिए, काय के लिए? To be paid to Basu. Bank account debtor to loan account. Bank account debtor to loan account. Loan is taken. Being the loan taken for the purpose of paying to the retiring partner. For the purpose of paying to the retiring partner Basu. So 20,000 rupees we have taken. Now Basu's final entry will be Basu's capital account debtor to bank. 20,000 rupees we are paying right now. अभी बैंक में 20,000 रुपीज आए, कह के लिया है टू बी पेड टू बासु, 20,000 रुपीज पे कर दिया, और बाकी का जो है टू बिल्स पेड. This amount, how much is the bills payable, we can know only after preparing capital account. Capital account बनाने के बाद ही पता चलेगा कितना अमाउंट ड्यू है बासु को. वो हिसाब से we can be able to find out how much will be the bills payable. That's all. So we have passed all the journal entries. Now we can make the capital accounts. Basu and Das. By balance brought down. Now, how much is the old balance of Basu and Das? 4536. These are the old balance of Basu and Das. Now we'll post the entries. First entry, revaluation to stock overs, revaluation to reserve over, Basu's capital account debtor, Das capital account debtor to revaluation. So both the partners' capital account should be debited. So debit side to revaluation. Loss. How much is the revaluation loss? 1380. Here also 1380. Post it. Now Das capital account debtor. तो दास को डेबिट करना है टू बासु. How much? 5,500. तो which account we have to debit? दास. तो दास के कॉलम में 5,500. और क्रेडिट किसको करना है? बासु को करना है. तो क्रेडिट साइड बाय दास कैपिटल. बासु के अकाउंट में क्रेडिट करना है 5,500. So Basu's account is credited, Das account is debited. Opposite name लेंगे. दास को डेबिट करे तो टू बासु और बासु को क्रेडिट करे तो बाय दास. This entry we have posted. Now bank account debtor to loan account, then Basu's capital account debtor to bank. तो Basu's capital account to bank. $20,000. Or else what we'll do is we'll calculate the total amount due. Total amount due to Basu will find out, right? Basu, what is the total? 50,500. Credit side 50,500. 50,500 minus 1380. 15,500 minus 1380, or we can take by bank. We have paid to Basu 20,000. So remaining how much amount is bills payable? Balancing figure. We are paying 20,000 rupees to Basu. So Basu's account debtor to bank. 20,000 we have paid. Now remaining. So 50,500 minus 1380 minus 20,000. You are getting 29,120. Bills payable. अब जब पेमेंट दे रहे हैं 29,120 का बिल्स पेएबल के लिए, बिल एक्सेप्ट किए हैं, तो यहां पर बिल्स पेएबल 29,120 और ये दोनों को जब ऐड कर देंगे तो 49,120. Total amount due to Basu at the time of retirement was 49,120, out of which 20,000 is paid immediately and remaining 29,120 bills payable. Over. This one is over. Now credit side Das is 36,000. Here also 36,000. To balance, carried down. Here balancing figure. 36,000 minus 1380 minus 5,500. You are getting 29,120. 29,120 is the closing balance. By balance brought down 29,000. अब रिमेनिंग पर्सन जो है, सोल ट्रेडर जो है वो दास है. अब बैलेंस शीट में खाली दास का कैपिटल आएगा तो कितना आएगा? 29,120. कैपिटल अकाउंट्स ओवर. नाउ विल मेक द बैलेंस शीट. Assets, liabilities. By seeing the old balance sheet, we can make the new balance sheet. What is the old balance sheet? Sundry creditors. The sundry creditors 39,800. No change. Old balance sheet 39,800. There is no change in revaluation. So same amount. Apart from that, two more liabilities. One liability is loan. Loan taken. How much loan is taken to pay the amount to Basu? 20,000 rupees loan. A liability is there. One more liability is bills payable. The bills payable to Basu is 29,120. Similarly, Das Capital. Das Capital at the end of the year is 29,120. Right? Over. Now we'll come to the asset side. Freehold premises. The old value. There is no freehold premises. Only revaluation is there on stock and reserve for doubtful debts. That's it. So freehold premises, same value, 26,000. Then machinery, same value, 42,000. Then stock. There is a change in stock. Old stock was 12,000 and there is decrease in stock by 2,000. Stock was credited by 2,000. It will be 10,000. Then sundry debtors. The sundry debtors are 38,000. Less provision for doubtful debts or reserve for doubtful debts. 760. 37,240. 37,240 is the bank balance. Bank balance will remain same 2,800 because here we have debited one bank account 20,000, again bank account created by 20,000. बैंक में 20,000 रुपए आए और 20,000 रुपए चले गए तो उसका मतलब सेम बैलेंस 2,800. Now you can find the total of the balance sheet. 1,18,040. 1,18,040. This is the total of the balance sheet. Next, problem number 21. See the problem number 21. A, B and C were carrying on business in partnership, sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2:1. On 31st December 2005, balance sheet of the firm stood as follows. 3 partners ABC, sundry creditors, capital account ABC, cash bank, cash debtors, stock building. B retired on the above mentioned date on the following terms. The middle partner B is retiring. Building be appreciated by 7,000. 7,000 रुपए बिल्डिंग को बढ़ाना है तो एंट्री बिल्डिंग अकाउंट डेटा टू रीवैल्यूएशन. Provision for bad debts 5%. Revaluation account data to provision for bad debts. Goodwill of the firm be valued at 9,000. An adjustment in this respect is made without raising goodwill account. वही काम कर रहे हैं हम, गुडविल को रेज नहीं कर रहे. रिटायरिंग पार्टनर का जितना भी शेयर ऑफ गुडविल रहता है वो शेयर ऑफ गुडविल को कैपिटल अकाउंट में एडजस्ट कर देंगे. रिटायरिंग पार्टनर को क्रेडिट करेंगे और कंटिन्यूइंग पार्टनर को डेबिट करेंगे. नाउ बी इज रिटायरिंग तो बी's कैपिटल अकाउंट शुड बी क्रेडिटेड एंड रिमेनिंग पार्टनर्स इज ए एंड सी. ए को और सी को डेबिट करेंगे, बी को क्रेडिट करेंगे फॉर द शेयर ऑफ गुडविल. Now, rupees 5,000 be paid to B immediately and the balance due to him be treated as a loan carrying interest at 6% per annum. तो जितना भी अमाउंट बी को देना है उसमें से 5,000 रुपए 5,000 रुपीज इमीडिएटली पे कर दे, यानी बीस कैपिटल अकाउंट डेटा टू बैंक. रिमेनिंग जो अमाउंट है दैट विल बी ट्रांसफर्ड टू हिज लोन अकाउंट. Pass journal entries to record the above transaction and show the balance sheet of the firm as it would appear immediately after B's retirement. So what is the old ratio? 3:2:1. 3:2:1. अब उसमें से 3:2:1 का मतलब 3/6, 2/6, 1/6. बीच में से 2 चला जा रहा है तो बचेगा क्या? 3:1. तो न्यू रेशियो ऑफ A and C is 3:1. 3/4, 1/4. तो गुडविल को जो एडजस्ट करेंगे 3:1 के रेशियो में एडजस्ट करेंगे. प्रॉब्लम नंबर 21. First entry. First entry is building account data to revaluation 7,000. Being the value of building increased. Narration: being the value of building increased. Then revaluation account data to provision for doubtful debts. Revaluation account data to provision for DD. So 5% if you calculate 400. Being the provision for doubtful debts made. Next is there are no other revaluation. Revaluation सिर्फ दो का ही करना है, एक बिल्डिंग का और एक provision for doubtful debts. Now you can observe here, building account revaluation account was credited by 7,000. Here revaluation account was debited by 400. तो credit side 7,000 है और debit side 400 है. Credit side is more. Credit side is more, so there is profit on revaluation. There is a profit on revaluation. 7,000 minus 400 is 6,600. This is the revaluation profit. This is the revaluation profit. तो एंट्री क्या होंगी इसकी? रीवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट डेटा हाउ मच इज द रीवैल्यूएशन प्रॉफिट? 6,600 टू A's कैपिटल टू B's कैपिटल टू C's कैपिटल. In which ratio? Old profit sharing ratio. The old profit sharing ratio was 3:2:1. 3/6, 2/6, 1/6. So you are going to get 3,300, 2,200, 1,100. You calculate 6,600 into 3/6, 6,600 into 2/6, 6,600 into 1/6. So you are going to get 3,000. Being the profit on revaluation shared by all partners in old ratio. Being the profit on revaluation shared by all partners in old ratio. That's it. So your revaluation